Cory Booker's marathon speech started as a solo effort, then became a collective movement. The record-breaking speech, delivered by the New Jersey senator, in which he denounced Trump's agenda, became a rallying point for a frustrated party. Senator Cory Booker, the Democrat from New Jersey, took the Senate floor on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and vowed to continue speaking as long as his physical strength allowed. He carried on through the night and into the morning, reading aloud letters and emails from ordinary Americans affected by the harsh and painful budget cuts imposed by President Donald Trump. By late Tuesday afternoon, Booker was still speaking, leaning on the podium at times, yet determined to keep going. What Booker did was not a filibuster in the traditional sense. It was not aimed at delaying a vote on any specific agenda item. Instead, he stated in his marathon speech that he was disrupting the normal business of the United States Senate. After witnessing his heroic 25-hour effort, one could argue that the country would be better off if promoting the values Booker stood for became the Senate's normal business. Booker began his speech with a firm declaration: "These are not ordinary times in our nation." His speech may have been a response to mounting pressure from Democratic voters who wanted to see their elected officials demonstrate real resistance to Trump. A recent NBC News poll found that nearly two-thirds of Democrats, 65%, said they wanted congressional Democrats to stand their ground, even if it meant sacrificing legislative progress, while only 32% preferred compromising with Trump. In that same poll, Democrats' approval ratings hit an all-time low, with only 27% of registered voters viewing the party positively. These numbers highlight a desperate craving for leadership among Democratic politicians. It will be interesting to learn what went on behind the scenes of Booker's speech, including any planning or coordination, if any, between Senate Democrats. As the chair of the Democratic Caucus's Strategic Communications team, it is likely that Booker at least informed Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, the Democrat from New York, before delivering his speech. But at what point did Democrats realize that Booker's speech had become a rallying cry for a party that had lacked a guiding star for the past 3 months? The energy that Democrats channeled while Booker spoke for over 20 hours was nowhere to be found when he first took the floor. On Monday night, Booker addressed an almost empty chamber, but by Tuesday morning, his Democratic colleagues helped turn his protest into a collective effort. The phrase, "I yield for a question but retain the floor," became a common refrain as a stream of fellow Democrats took turns asking him lengthy questions, keeping the conversation going. There was no shortage of topics as Booker responded with stories, such as the struggles veterans faced due to budget cuts imposed by Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency. The discussion also touched on the economic harm caused by Trump, along with expressions of empathy for those already struggling to survive, people now left to fend for themselves by Musk and Trump alike.